Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about different types of transport. Especially today's topic is roadways. As we know that India has one of the largest road network in the world. It's about 54.7 lakh kilometers. The total area of roadways in India is 54.7 lakh kilometers. Roadways have now preceded railways. That means railways are also very important in our country, but roadways have many advantages or going before the railways. Better transportation facilities we can find out in the roadways. There are many advantages also. Why these are better than we people more prefer the roadways for the short transportation or short journeys. They still have, these roadways still have an edge over railways in view of the ease with they can build and maintained. One important factor, and roadways are more available in our country, is it is easy to construct and maintain comparing the railways. So here the growing importance of road transport is now comparing with the railway transport is rooted in the following reasons. What are the reasons? Railways, comparing with the railways, roadways are better or roadways, and what differences especially we can find out here. So the merits of roadways, we can say advantages or merits of roadways when we compare to railways. One point is construction cost of roads is much lower than the railway lines. The cost of construction of roadways comparing railway lines is very lower. Then roads can travel or traverse comparatively more dissected and undulating topography. That means even the hilly regions or low-lying areas also in the valleys or the hilly regions, it's easy to construct roads. But railways are not possible to construct upon the mountainous regions or sometimes swamp or marshy regions also. Railways are not possible, but roadways can be easily constructed. Okay, so roads can negotiate higher gradients of slopes and as such traverse mountains such as the Himalayas. We know the northern regions, we have the Himalaya mountains. It's very easy to construct upon the mountainous regions also, or the slopes of the Himalayas especially. Then other regions, we know that when we are going to the South India also, there are the Western Ghats or plateau regions, higher lands. These are also we can construct roadways when not possible the construction of railways. Road transport also economical in transportation few persons and relatively smaller amount of goods over short distances also. We can transport the short distances with not much longer. Railways are better for the longer distances, but the short journeys or transportation of goods from one place to another through the roadways, it is easy for the short distances. And while buses or four-wheelers, we know that they are carrying the people in a limited quantity. Okay, so that for short distances, road transportation is very good. It also provides door-to-door service. We know that picking up people from our nearby locality, from our nearby residential area, the buses or other four-wheelers can reach our home. But railways are not possible in such a way. So the cost of loading and unloading is much lower when the goods can be transported, okay, to our home. We know that by four-wheelers or trucks we can transport the goods to our home. So that a door-to-door service is provided by the roadways. That is also a better advantage where the railways cannot be reached our home. Road transportation also is used as a feeder transportation. Feeder, which means we know that when we are moving to the railway station, when we want to go to the nearby railway station or airport, by the roadways we are first reaching them. okay, railway station or airport, we can, or even the seaports also, we can reach by the roadways, by four-wheeler or buses or other different vehicles. We can reach by the roadways, we can reach to the nearby railway station, airport or seaport. So these are all the advantages of roadways. We know India has different types of roads. Okay, roads are classified into mainly 6 classes according to its capacity, how much wide or long, and also its arrangements. In our country we have classified roads into 6 different classes. One important important type of road in our country is most important one is golden quadrilateral super highways. Golden quadrilateral super highways. So what is this? Here we know there are some major cities in our country, especially and then presidential cities during the colonial period also. So these all cities are connected together, and also some other important regions. We know that how these main cities are connected. Okay, we know from Delhi, that is important, most important national capital of India. So from Delhi to Kolkata on the eastern side, Kolkata to Chennai in the south, Chennai to Mumbai. Okay, again Mumbai to Delhi. We know that these were the important four important cities. We know that Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, Mumbai to again Delhi. So this connection, these roadways we often say as golden quadrilateral super highways. So north-south corridors linking the Srinagar. Another important road is from Srinagar, that is extreme north of our country, to south, Srinagar to Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so that is one important super highway. And east-west, east to west, east in Assam, Silchar in Assam and Porbandar in Gujarat, east to west highway. These are also super highways. So these are all projects are part. Also the project is all under construction also. So this is one of the important roads in our country. So these major objective of these super highways is to reduce the time and distance between the mega cities in India, Chennai, Mumbai, Kolkata and Delhi. These are the metropolitan cities in our country. Connecting all these cities, okay, connecting all these super cities, these highways are made. Okay, so the time and distance can be saved when this roadways is completed. So here in our country these highway projects are being implemented by the National Highway Authority of India. So these road constructions are done by the National Highway Authority of India, NHAI. So that they are taking now not states, where even though it is passing through the states, different states, but the state government does not take care of this construction. That is under the control of the National Highway Authority of India. Another coming, the second one is national highways. So what is national highways? These are the highways. National highways are linking extreme parts of the country. These are the primary road systems which are laid and maintained by the Central Works Department, that is Central Public Works Department, that is CPWD. Okay, we often say PW, also Central PW, okay, or the Central Public Works Department takes care of the national highways all over India, which are the regions it is passing through, which states it is passing through, but it is taken care by the Central Public Works Department. Okay, there are number of major national highways run in the north-south direction or east-west direction also, north to south and east-west direction. Many highways are passing because all these highways are passing through different states. And the historical Shersha Suri Marg, which is now national, known as Grand Trunk Road also, which is known as the National Highway number 1. Okay, so all these national highways are given numbers The first number one highway, national highway, is the Shersha Suri Marg or Grand Trunk Road. This is also called between Delhi and Amritsar in Punjab. So this is the first national highway or national highway number one. Then coming to the state highways, we know that the Golden Quadrilateral Superhighway, national highways and state highways. Roads linking in a state with the state capital. Suppose Maharashtra, its capital is Mumbai. So all roads are linking with the state state capital city Mumbai. So like that, every state has their capital cities connected with many district headquarters. Every district headquarters are connected with the state capital. So these are the roads called national state highways. Okay, within the state. These roads are constructed and maintained by the State Public Works Department, PWD, or Public Works Department, under the control of the state. So State Public Works Department maintains the state highways within the state and the union territories also. Coming to the next one is district roads. So what are district roads? These roads are connecting the district headquarters with the other places of the district. From the major city or the district headquarters of every district is connected with the smaller villages and the other towns and cities of the district. These roads are maintained by the Jilla Parishad. So district roads are maintained and constructed by the Zilla Parishad. Then other roads, there are many other roads. So rural roads are there, we can find in the village areas, which links the areas of this category, other towns and villages in the rural areas. So these roads received special importance because of the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. So the construction and maintenance, also its repairing work are done by this project as per this scheme or the government Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. We know that this is very important from the rural areas because the agricultural area, goods of agricultural products are transported to the towns and cities or major markets. So that these are also very important, these rural roads also. They are also connecting the main towns and cities from the rural areas, because the rural areas, we know that agricultural production is done. These goods are transported by this road only to the nearby market or towns and cities. There are some other important roads which are called the border roads. We know that Border Roads Organization is a Government of India undertaking which constructs the roads in the and maintain the roads in the bordering areas of the country. We know that India has border within the on the west, northwest we have Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, etc. So all these regions of our country, the border regions also, government has constructed the border roads also. So this organization was established in the 1960s, that who are maintaining the border roads organization for maintaining the roads in the border areas, that is the frontier or the border areas of our country. So it is also very important. We know that especially other countries like China and Pakistan are always a threat to our country. So it is important to maintain the border roads also. So that these are the different types of roads in our country. Roads also can be classified on the basis of type of material is used. Not only its width and length or importance. Some roads we can find how it is constructed, what material is used here. Especially we know our areas we can find metalled roads, how it is constructed with cement or concrete or sometimes bitumen or the coal, bitumen of coal, that is we often say double road or tar road. Black substance is used for construction of roads. So these are called metal roads, but sometimes in the rural areas we can find without metal or unmetalled roads. We often say kacha roads. It cannot be used in the rainy season, but in the metalled roads can be used always, so that we can say that all weather roads they are. Okay, metalled roads are all weather roads. We often say Pakka road, and unmetalled roads in the rural areas we say they are the Kacha roads. Sometimes it may not be out of use in the rainy season, or it becomes spoiled. In the coming session we will study more about railways and other means of transportation.